Welcome, Magic fans, aficionados, especially those that are interested in Arabian Nights cards. We have the Arabian Nights playmat out today because we got a package, and inside the package is a PSA graded Arabian Nights card to go into our Arabian Nights PSA set. We made a previous video about that on the channel, so I'll put that link in the description below if you want to see what the PSA set looks like. And today's package, I think this box is actually what the new PSA submission boxes look like. So if you submit cards to PSA, they come back in these cardboard boxes. We'll test that theory out as well today. It's just one card. In my previous revised video, we sorted some of these cards in revised and reminded myself that we had one due to arrive in a PSA holder. Probably, it's a pretty good tape job on this package. So, how's everyone doing? Did you have a good week? Here we go. Oh, look at that. So yes, this is the PSA box. We got some bubble wrap that we'll reuse for other cards. And a very nice, maybe like that for now. Then a very nice velvet bag. Kind of a custom carrying bag for your PSA cards. I like that a lot. This particular seller listed this card on eBay, and in the description it said they had 15% off if you buy direct through their website, so we did that. And they had this card, this PSA 9 brass man on the website. So we pulled the trigger and purchased that because we had a copy. We had a PSA 7 that we also locked down, a BGS 8.5 brass man. And yeah, let's do that. We're gonna make a little thumbnail for the video here. PSA 9. So if you recall from the previous video, we were trying to go PSA 8 or 9 Arabian Nights, all in PSA holders. And a few of the ones we were missing before the pandemic, we had just graded in BGS holders to have a complete set. So that's the PSA 9. It's a population, one of 15 copies in PSA 9. There are 7 copies in PSA 10. This will improve our rank on the PSA set registry for Arabian Nights. We'll stay in 6th place, but there's 31 other sets on the registry. Our grade point average for the PSA Arabian Nights set was 8.769, and this will bump us up to 8.789. So each card is approximately 2/100ths of a grade point in the set because it's a much smaller set. There are only 78 cards in the Arabian Nights set, but if you recall, there are some light and dark variants that we showed you in the first set review. And then since that video was published, PSA has created a second set for Arabian Nights called the Master Set, which includes all 14 copies of the light and dark variants. So that particular set requires 92 copies of Arabian Nights cards to complete it. Currently there are only 5 collectors trying to complete the Master Set, and we are the 4th ranked collector out of 5, so not much competition there. I was keeping my PSA Arabian Nights in this box, and if you recall, we had a couple cards that were in BGS holders. So this one is the BGS 8.5 Brass Man. We're gonna list this on eBay, so if you want to pick up this BGS 8.5 copy, it will be available. When we compare it side by side to a PSA 9, the centering is identical, so it looks pretty good. The corners are a little nicked on the 8.5, even though it got 9 corners. This received an 8 surface, so there might be some surface issues on it that we can't see with the naked eye, but it looks pretty similar to this PSA 9 copy. Very hard to tell just by looking at the two cards, especially in the holders. But let me know if you think one looks better than the other. This PSA 9 is going into the set here. We'll put that right there. That goes in front of Camel. Camel, I don't think, PSA does not recognize a light and dark variant of Camel, so Camel just goes into this thing here. The other thing that was neat about this particular card, it was graded recently because the cert number is 737 numbers, and when I added the cert to the set registry, you can upload a photo, but I had not taken a photo yet, and PSA already had scans of the front and the back of this card in their database. So all I had to do is kind of scan the barcode, enter the numbers in. I entered the numbers in before I opened the package, but they uploaded it to the set and the pictures were already there. So that's kind of, I think, a neat new feature of PSA, that they will scan it when they grade it for you. So that'll go into the set. The BGS 8.5 is going to come out and go on eBay. So I'll put that link to this card in the description below, the link to the PSA set, if you want to pick up this BGS 8.5 copy. It is definitely a near mint to mint plus card. Looks just like the PSA 9. Very nice card. I also have 2 copies left in BGS holders. Giant Tortoise is one of those. So when I talk about the light and the dark variants, PSA does distinguish now the difference between light and dark on the labels. So for the master set that they're listing as a set registry possibility, you'll need both cards in PSA holders, but also graded with the light and the dark variation to get all 92 cards in the set. So this one, we're still looking for a light version in a PSA holder. And the last BGS card we need to either cross over or pick up in PSA is the War Elephant in the light version. We just did win one of these in a PSA holder on eBay auction. It was a near mint to mint 8 copy, so we have an 8 and a 9 now for the master set. For the regular set, they'll just take the higher of the 2 grades and average that into your 72 card collection. So for the regular Arabian Night set, we have a mint 9 War Elephant, and for the master set, we'll have a mint 9 and a near mint to mint 8 in the light version. But we'll do another video and talk about the light and dark variants that you need for the master set, because the older cases don't distinguish between light and dark. So I can also show you here, these are all my light and dark variants that we'll cover in the next video. But basically, you have 14 commons that were printed with a dark mana symbol and a light mana symbol. And the older encapsulations don't distinguish between light and dark, and the newer holders do distinguish between light and dark. So we have a number of these that were graded a long time ago that don't say light or dark, so they are not recognized by the master set. So for that particular set, our average is about 8.017 is the grade point, and it's 90% complete because it's missing a few of these light and dark variants. Even though we have the cards in PSA holders, the certificate numbers don't match up with the registry, so we could either reholder these with PSA and have them give this back to us in a near mint 8.5 holder with the dark variant on it. I think they'll do that. We'll have to do some more research and let you know in the next video. But this is like about 10 or 12 of the light and dark common variations that you would need for the master set. So we'll cover that in the next video. But today was the Brass Man video. Looks very nice in the bag. This one is going up on eBay, so thanks to Phyrexian Games for the PSA 9. The discount when purchasing through the site and the excellent packaging. And put any comments in comments below if you want to ask about PSA graded Arabian Nights or just any of the Arabian Nights cards in the set in general. We will catch you in the next video when we take a deeper dive into the light and dark variants for the master set. Thanks everyone.